Welcome and welcome to the person. Do me that kind favor by striking a like on the video. If you're just joining for the first time, I appreciate that. Make sure you turn on your bell notification, and lastly, make sure you subscribe to the channel. So let's discuss the conversation that has been on Twitter for a few weeks, months. That has been about Arsenal need a new striker, Arsenal need a new striker. I don't necessarily agree to that, but I'm not totally opposing if there's an opportunity to get a new striker that is better than Ketia. Let's do it. But this idea that let's go and get OSIMHEN and Ivan Toney and these two strikers who give us goal is a fallacy. It's an absolute fallacy. I like Ivan Toney, right? He's doing well for Brentford. That's for Brentford level. But when it comes to Arsenal, Arsenal is a different kettle of fish. This guy doesn't want to play against low blocks. Most of you are convinced he will score a lot of goals. He's better than Jesus. You have lost your mind. There's no way Ivan Toney is better than Jesus. He looks good at Brentford, that level, where they lump the ball to him. The wingers have to play to his strength. At Arsenal, no. You have to play for the team. Saka has been scoring, Jesus has been scoring, Martinelli has been scoring. The idea that you bring in Ivan Toney and all our game has to be constructed to making him to score, which will reduce the efficiency and efficacy of Saka and Martinelli, is nonsensical. He cannot play the way he plays. He's not even technical enough. Most of you like the idea, let's get a tall battering ram so you can enjoy what the pundits and some of the content creators are pushing. You want a battering ram at Arsenal. That is not how we play the game. That's not how we play the game. We are not crossing all the time. And we want someone to cross to sometimes. We have Kai Havertz, who is technically better than Ivan Toney, younger, and will do beat. You just been brainwashed by the media, mainstream, and the independent content creator who wants to push this idea that let's go and get Ivan Toney who will make us win the league. He will not. He will not. Is he better than Nketiah? Yes. But to push this narrative that Ivan Toney, that I have seen multiple times, is better than Jesus because he scores more goals for Brentford, you've lost your mind. Jesus is underrated in the English league. Yeah, I get it. He might not be as lethal as most strikers, but the fact that he plays well for the team, he scores his goal, whether you like it or not, the numbers are there. Despite he had his first season, that's not last season, and he had a few 3 months out with injury. Look at his goal return compared to Ivan Toney, who did not suffer such fate. But yet we're going to disrespect Jesus because the media is pushing the idea of Ivan Toney. The idea of Ivan Toney and Osimhen is overly romanticized by Arsenal fans. Do you watch the game? Do you think for yourself? Do you have a brain? Now, let's talk about Osimhen. Goal striker in Italy. The Italian league is not as competitive as the English Premiership. The intensity, the competition, the defenders in England are far, far superior and better than the defenders in the Italian league. I find it farcical. You think you will bring in Osimhen for that extravagant amount of money and you think it's going to produce. Have you forgotten Lukaku? A lot of Chelsea fans were claiming Lukaku was the last piece of the jigsaw. Lukaku was the last piece of the jigsaw. What happened? I'm Nigerian and I like Osimhen. Aside from the fact that I know he's not as young as he's claiming. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's for sure, but I know he's not as young as he's claiming. And the figures that will be attached to his transfer, and he's not as good as a lot of you are claiming. He is not. See, I've watched Osimhen comprehensively. Good striker, but all these chances is getting in Italy. You're not getting that with English defenders in the English Premiership. The defenders are quicker. They touch tighter. They ain't giving that space they are affording in the Italian league. Nobody's giving that space. You're not going to run into those channels. Can he play against low blocks? I watched his little performance against the likes of Rudiger in the Champions League. What did he do? He's good, but he's not as fantastic. A lot of you are claiming, I'd rather take this guy. I will take Solanke because he fits how we play. Solanke will fit the way we play. He's technical. He glides with the ball. Solanke is the perfect fit for a replacement for Nketiah. Not Ivan Toney, not OSIMHEN. Two lumps, overrated, overly priced, compared to Solanke, who can glide with the ball, is technical, he can play the way Jesus play, he can facilitate. There's a reason why Trossard came into Arsenal and he fit like a hand glove because he's a technical player. See, Arsenal play with ballers, not athletes who can play the ball. They're trying between athletes who can play football and real footballers. And the likes of OSIMHEN and Ivan Toney for me are athletes who are battery rams, who can play a bit of ball sometimes, but they are sheer athletes with power and pace only. But the likes of SOLANKE are gliders, they are footballers, they have footballing IQ. They might not be the most uh have the most notoriety being pushed by the press, but they quietly be doing their thing. I would take SOLANKE over Ivan Tony and OSIMHEN because he is a footballer, he's a proper footballer. And if it comes to a team like Arsenal, with the quality we have, he will succeed. He will cook, boil, and grill. Not the overrated Tony being pushed by the press, OSIMHEN. So if you disagree with me, Ghana, this is not my channel and echo chamber. Let me know why you think Ivan Tony, OSIMHEN will fit better than a SOLANKE. SOLANKE is Premiership proven, quote unquote, right? I watched him for Bournemouth. He is a good player. No, sorry, scratch that. He's a quality player, quietly doing his business. And I like his technical abilities, the way he caresses the ball, he moves with the ball, he goes into the box. He is a perfect replacement for Nketiah. Nketiah, for me, let's call it. I made a bad call last time on it. I thought Nketiah could improve. I understand that a lot of people do not rate him, and I share that sentiment too. But I was thinking Nketiah will improve, but I've gone to a point of like, no, this Nketiah, unfortunately, is not going to improve past his limited abilities. And guess what? If you want to replace Nketiah, SOLANKE is a perfect replacement. The market is not flushed with top class strikers. All the strikers that have been banded around are overrated. Most of them are overrated. So we're going to take our chances on a striker. I'd rather take my chances with SOLANKE because he is a proper footballer compared to those lump and athletes in OSIMHEN and Ivan Tony. So let me know what you think in the comment section. Do not forget to like the video. Very important. Subscribe. Be able to subscribe and make sure your bell notifications are turned on. Check it to make sure you're subscribed and make sure your bell notifications are turned on. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.